Good evening, everybody. My name's Dolores Brady, and I'm the president of Westport Toastmasters for the 2015-2016 season. I am so pleased to see all of you. I'm delighted to see our old members back again, full of vigour and vim and ready for another great year. I'm even more pleased to see the new faces. We have so many guests. Normally we would have a special welcome for the one or two guests who turn up. There are too many of you this evening for me to name all of you, but you are all equally welcome. So, what's Toastmasters? What's it all about? It is a public speaking club and a club that helps people to develop leadership skills. The secret is to say yes. If you're asked to do a job, if you get an opportunity to do something, say yes, and your skills will develop. We help people to develop their speaking skills by giving them stage time, giving them the chance to speak. And we help people to develop their leadership skills by giving them jobs. The wonderful thing about Toastmasters is that there is a different team every single night running the meeting. Later on, our Toastmaster for this evening will explain to you the detail of all of that. Toastmasters is an international organisation. It's a non-profit organisation, and it is where leaders are made. So, what's in it for you? Why are you here? Some people come because there's an interview coming up, and they know they need to polish their presentation skills. Some people come because they're about to destroy their lives completely by getting married. But we don't tell them that that's the reality. We just help them to prepare their speeches. Some people come because they are terribly shy and they struggle with meeting people. Everybody flourishes. We have some people who have come to this club because they happened to be very good speakers. Last year, Maura Garvey came for the very first time, rushed through 6 speeches, which is against all rules and regulations, and went on to represent the club at the international competition. We are charmed by that sort of talent. But we're even more taken by the people who come in and say, I'm shaking and I want to leave now. And we say, no, sit down, stay, you'll enjoy it. And people do, because your skills develop. When people say to me, I can't do speeches, or I'm not able to run a meeting, I say you're missing an important word in that sentence. And the word you're missing is yet. I can't do it yet, but it's a process. And with practice, with time, the skills will develop. It's a great pleasure and a great privilege to be the leader of this club for this year. Last year, Pat Walsh was our president. And under Pat's leadership, this club achieved not just distinguished status, but select distinguished status. That happened because so many members of the club said yes to Pat and developed skills and worked through programs and achieved. Now, I'm putting it up to you. This year, we're not just going to be distinguished. We're not just going to be select distinguished. We're going for President's Distinguished Club. And the way we'll do that is by all of us working together to achieve goals. We have a planner on the wall, blank and ready to be filled, for speeches for the year. But as well as that, we have research. We had a meeting. And we've been through the names of all of the people who are members of the club who haven't done a whole lot last year for some reason. Maybe they weren't asked. Or maybe they said no. But in any case, we're on your house. And we will be in touch with you. Our Vice President Education will be talking to you. and we'll be helping you to set goals. A goal is just a dream until you write it down. And when you write it down, it becomes a target. And if you have a target, you aim for it and you achieve it. And we're here to help you do that. And I have such plans for all of us. We are going to have a great year. A key aspect of Toastmasters is feedback. Encouragement to do it better. And if you check underneath you on your chair, there are 2 slips of paper. And today we will have 2 speeches at the meeting, and I am encouraging you, whether you're a guest or an experienced Toastmaster, please fill up the feedback sheet. Because essentially it is asking you, how could that speech be better? And when you are at home crafting your next speech, when you take out those slips of paper with the advice from your friends in Toastmasters that said, this was terrific, but it would be better if, then you improve. And that's why we are here. We are all hoping to improve. Everything you've ever wanted is the other side of fear. So feel the fear and do it anyway.